welcome back. Welcome to the stream. If you're a follower or subscriber, welcome back. If you're new here, if you're on Twitch, hit the follow button. Better yet, subscribe. If you happen to have a Prime subscription laying around you're not using, I'd appreciate it. If you're on Kick, please follow. If you're on YouTube, when I upload this to YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and the all notifications bell. I'd appreciate it. Also, you can find a link to my Cigar Mix channel on all three home pages. I do cigar reviews and pipe tobacco reviews, so if that interests you, go slide on over and check it out. Okay.
And if you're buying this on DVD, please tip the person at Blockbuster.
Yeah. No shit, right? Speaking of Blockbuster, I watched that episode of South Park today where Stan bought a defunct Blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking hilarious. Sure were a lot of references in that to another movie. I won't say which one, but yeah, pretty good.
I think that's what they live off of.
Well, it works, so why not?
Yeah. They broke. Don't fix them.
That's right. That is right. Okie dokie. Okay.
I think that's a $1.20, but sure the hell don't feel like it.
A what?
A $1.20 bolt?
Oh, thought you were referring to a drug measurement.
No, not that. That would be far more exciting, what I'm doing.
You don't say.
My problem is, I need a washer and I don't have one.
Pretty sure they still make them.
I don't got any handy here. I'm not against tearing something apart. Outside. For Christ's sake, I stole an antenna off my pickup this morning to give to Keith because his Tahoe didn't have one. If I have another one at the shop, I'll just take off one of the other vehicles. Actually, I think I have one laying in the back.
Well, it's always good to have spare parts laying around, you know it?
Yeah. A fat walker. A whole fat walker. Unfortunately, they're two something, but hey. We can't have everything.
This is true.
I was worried about this screw being too short, but trying to have the camera pointing downward onto my. Thing. Interesting.
Interesting.
Man, pre-drill that or all that thing do it. Just split like a son of a bitch. And we don't like splitting wood.
Definitely not.
We don't like kicking wood. Yeah, we don't like splitting wood, but we don't mind kicking woo. Put a screw or a drill bit back. I'm proud of myself.
You put it back where it belongs.
Yes. If only I could put the drill back where it belongs.
That would be lovely, wouldn't it?
We have a 2-speed, 1-speed drill. It used to be a 2-speed until it shifted gears on the fly, and now it's a 1-speed.
Oh.
It took second gear clean out of it.
Wow.
I got that drilled. Trying to put a camera over top of my modeling tables in case I ever want to do modeling videos.
Do
But I also thought about making a setup because I have to do my nephew's harness for his truck. So I thought about doing a video on it.
Yeah.
Asset collection request received. Confirmed. Adding task. Task received.
Look at that fancy shit.
Asset being transported.
Look at that. You just look at it.
Asset in transit. Transit has commenced.
I can't see it.
I was being kind of,
Facetious?
yeah.
Ah. I see.
Acting like my father.
Collected.
Luckily, I had this really nice 10-foot long USB cord. Now we will turn on OBS. See where we're at on OBS. OBS to. You want to know what's weird?
What?
So this camera on my Mac Mini has a flicker to it.
Oh, yeah?
But on my Intel iMac, it doesn't.
Huh.
But I downloaded the program on my computer to control the camera, and I changed the hertz. So apparently, between the Intel Max and the Apple Silicon Max, apparently it changes the hertz between the two computers.
Huh. Interesting.
That's what I thought. Properties. Whoa.
Where's the boys at?
That's a good question.
Don't know where your boys are, huh?
They're with their mother somewhere.
Ah. So they're missing out on dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh, ad coming up.
Get new wood with Viagra. I got tired of an advertisement, damn it. Add new video capture device. Why isn't this one allowed on my system?
Because it's janky.
Oh, there we go.
You made it all janky. So, do you like Wendy's Frosties? You're cutting out real bad. I can't understand a damn word you're saying.
But I haven't had one in forever.
But do you like them?
Yeah, alright.
I like them better than other, except for Sonic. Sonic makes damn better shakes. Anyway, Michelle bought her one of them ice cream makers. You know, the old style or old churn style, except it has an electric motor on it. You know,
Yeah.
probably like your Grandpa Ray and Grandma Bonnie had with the old crank on it. You know.
I've never seen one, so.
Oh my God! I used to have to crank one all the time for my grandparents whenever they made homemade ice cream. But you know what? I didn't mind because I love homemade ice cream. Anyway, Michelle found a recipe to make those Wendy's Frosties or whatever they're called. Fucking identical. You can't tell the difference. So if you want the recipe, buy you one of them ice cream makers, and I'll have Michelle give you the recipe or show you the video that she got it from, and you can make the boys their own ice cream. Does it sound like a plan, Stan?
Oh, wait. Why the hell I didn't make that bigger?
I don't know either why you didn't.
I think Doc said the same thing when he made my pecker. I don't know why I didn't make that bigger.
No, he did it intentional. He goes, I'm gonna fuck with this motherfucker. Watch this.
Ready to give me one good mouth, though.
Damn good there.
I'm pretty sure it was just all practice licking windows.
No shit, right? It all pays off in the long run.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, Lord, my camera just died. Well, hello, why are you not working? What's wrong with you? Oh, there we go. Not like that camera's important anyways. just shows me it's frozen again. Where is my actual phone now? There it is. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I wonder what network I'm on. Taking a look. We'll have to take a look, see. Fruits and vegetables. Let's have a look.
Sounds good.
Let's hook it up to my 5G network. It's so unreliable, it's not even funny. It used to work pretty good. Don't do shit. There we go. Stuck again. Even worse than it was before. Weird. That's freaky. I got the deal that makes me center stage. But my only problem is, I can't get the damn. Yeah, get shits out there. Oh, so maybe that's causing some of it. Let's change the Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi. And there won't be as much Wi-Fi network incompatibility.
Huh. Now we're cooking with bacon. Are
Now
you
it's streaming pretty decent. So
are you lurking my stream? Are you?
that works great for a few seconds. The shit cans itself.
Hey Joker, how's it going, my friend? That's good.
That's disappointing. We'll restart it and see what happens. All right.
Where's another Ceratosaurus at?
We're trying to pull that in, so I'm not.
Oh, that's cool. Good deal, dude. Oh, that's pretty good. Ah, hell no, woman. Ain't happening. You forget that shit right now, huh? uh, well, that was rather unkind of her, wasn't it? uh,
in the paleo curation business, sure, but people only hear that paleo part. However, it's that second business part that's really at our core. Talk about the real survival of the fittest, hmm? I wasn't certain you'd be able to tackle that last objective, but you've proved me wrong. Either way, it's a win for me, huh?
Well,
What?
that ain't it.
Huh?
I said, that ain't it.
That's not it.
Yeah, I want to do something that ain't the way it's going to be done. That's not it. They're here. Not real sure who they are. They're here. That's trash can material. That goes to it. That goes somewhere else. You get a call, you better run. If you rev that up, you do it. You do it. You rev the shit out of it, my friend. You do it. Yes, Malcolm X. Nobody has anything to do with that, but hey. That does actually capture the whole top of my model desk, though. That's kind of nice.
Really?
Yeah. If you'd like to see. Airdrop free foam edit extension. Done that. Alright, we'll come to you on my bot chat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's They're telling my file's too big.
Why
Wish that
them
normally happened.
bastards.
I wish it normally happened. We resaved the file. My only problem is I resaved the file and I don't know where I saved it.
I do that all the time. Then I spend an hour looking for the damn file.
No, I sent it to iCloud in the cloud. I don't know where the hell that's at. Now I have it. Now I fixed it. Now I got it.
Here's a new objective. Sending you
Now
the
it lets me
details
send
now.
it.
Huh. Where can I put this?
Let's just set this. Seems pretty solid. Hey. Oh my lord, there's a bald guy in there. Wait a minute, it was just me. I guess I should say balding. Keep my stick right here, and then I know when I'm off camera. Nice!
What?
I picked the camera even higher with the built-in adjustment, and I got some more space.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. There's that's a plus. People need to see the top of my head. I didn't pay extra.
That's how she said she's being nice, huh?
What?
Oh, I was, Mr. Joker made a comment, so I was just replying back to him.
Maybe if I would turn your screen on, I could actually see the comments.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, be a strapping fellow and watch your TV. Go ahead, mute the sound though.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Phasmophobia is one of them games that, well, that's kind of a loaded thing though. I got a buddy that I will never play Phasmophobia with again.
Why's that?
He made it 10 times scarier than the game actually is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Kind of like when I used to watch scary movies with my grandma. She'd reach over and grab your leg, make you shit yourself.
It happens.
And
Assets in the air.
That's one of the joys of being a grandparent. You get to spoil the shit out of the kids, scare the crap out of them, and then send them home so their parents have to deal with them.
yeah.
Asset delivered.
Oh, bad.
En route to pick up the asset. Transporting asset.
You're cutting out real bad again.
Nope. Your ad apocalypse?
Huh?
Your ad apocalypse?
Oh. I don't know.
It's back on now.
Okay.
Asset transportation complete.
I didn't pay attention to see if I got any Viagra ads. On this Insight commercials. Is that just me?
You get a Viagra commercial, did you?
No, I don't think so. I missed the Insight commercials from back in the day. You know, back when I was like 10 to 14 years old.
Oh,
I didn't know
yeah.
what erectile dysfunction was.
Yep.
Now I thought it was erectile dysfunction. Like, what's wrong with their snake?
Well, you weren't far off, my friend.
Close, but no cigar. I need to cut this at 41 inches. I need a pin. We're not a space engineer here, so. If they're off a little bit, it won't be death to the stormcloaks. Instead, get to the storm clouds. You imperial bastard. Justice! I think Bethesda needs to add me in for some voiceover work. I think I could be a hell of a character.
Yep.
Make me a companion and give me free reign. We'll have a hell of a companion.
Asset to be collected.
All right.
I should have never spent time with that dark elf. Now I can cast fire out of my midsection. Nothing like a Nord getting gonorrhea from the dark elf.
Transportation underway.
Well, you could be like Brian and be a Khajiit running around spreading feline AIDS everywhere you go.
Yeah. And that's not funny. I got a coworker. She's got a cat that has that.
That sucks.
She can't have any other cats.
Can she spread it on her body?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind to do a cavity search.
Check her out real good.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should offer.
Barely all clear.
Maybe you should offer.
The first test was inconclusive. We gotta do it again.
I know, right? Just keep doing it till you get determined what's going on.
Right? I mean, she's not a 10, but I'd give her, she's probably a solid 7.5. But that's higher than I normally score, so.
That'd be gravy then, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
Some white trash nerd. I'm your sister. I'm your sister.
I'm your sister. You're my sister. uh,
Picking up asset.
What the hell with cutting all that? We can do that. don't do very many things right. But that worked so far. I could write a book on doing shit wrong.
Delivery. En route to collect the asset. Heading to pick up the asset. Asset transportation in progress. Assets in the air.
Awkward moment when you
Asset requiring collection.
just move your camera over
Acknowledging asset collection request.
because you can't get any other camera to work.
Asset in transit.
But I'm gonna need something over here. Actually, look at the
Asset being transported. Transportation underway. Asset transported.
why is that camera so shit?
Transportation complete. Heading to pick up the asset. Picking up asset. Asset transportation in progress. Transporting asset. Asset requiring collection. Asset has been delivered.
Where is it?
You use a piece of cardboard to cover up your mess in the background. And it works flawlessly.
Commencing
Why don't I
asset
have
transit.
Suchomimus yet? Oh, I haven't dug it up yet. Okay. Well, that explains that.
Okay, dokie then. Might clean that crap up. Perfect. That covered up some of the shit. Of course. It shuts. How do you read it? Alright, I'm gonna need that. That's some important documentation. That's it. I need to come up with some shelves plugs for these cabinets. So I can cut some more shelves for them because just one shelf in the middle of this cabinet, not enough.
Asset to be
Who
collected.
text me? On another. That or Sydney, because not very many people text me multiple times. Nope.
Asset transportation underway.
Today, I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Use caffeine. That's all the update. Might as well. Might as well put off this live stream as long as possible. I literally have my iMac turned at a 45-degree angle. So now I need to go download Crisp on this device. Cancel. Log in with Gurgle. Sign up. I need to sign in. Whoopsies.
En route to collect the asset.
Upload. I want to upload and download this. Pretty sure I have to restart the computer, so I'll close that. Run the installer. Open. 17.
Alrighty then.
En route to pick up the asset. Heading to collect the asset. Transit has commenced. Asset in transit. Delivery has been completed. Asset collection request received. Transit has commenced.
Okay.
Asset has been
Now by
transported.
default input is going to be Chris microphone. That's pretty good.
Assets
Impressively.
collecting asset.
Impressive.
Delivery complete.
Ding. Ding ding, motherfucker.
Asset transportation in progress. En route to collect the asset.
The problem is I'm not signed into YouTube via OBS. Or OBS. OBS. Cancel. Settings. Stream. YouTube.
Commencing asset transit. Asset delivery confirmed.
That's not really how I want to do things.
En route to pick up the asset.
Cancel.
Heading to pick up the asset. Asset transportation. Asset being transported. Asset has been delivered.
Next. Check your phone.
Who, me?
Yes. No, they told me to check my phone.
Oh.
No. Now we are here on the YouTube application. Me with my 3,000 subscribers, maybe somebody will actually join in and talk in the chat. I can have a good chat time, you know? Sophie. Venus.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Asset has been collected.
Browse for image. Let's go to. What do I have? I most certainly don't have Google Drive on this computer, by God. Thought I did. Good news is all that stuff's in Google Drive. Or not Google Drive, my iPod Drive as well.
Heading to collect the asset.
Whoa, that's way too large.
Transportation underway.
That's ungodly too large. That's much better.
Transporting asset. Asset.
What is my output settings on this, by the way, for size-wise? Screen output. Simple.
Transportation complete.
It can handle this. As long as it can handle this part and this looks good, that's all I'm really looking for. Don't even stare at my balding head. It's going to be fantastic. I do think I'm going to hook my Bluetooth up to it, though. I don't know, I wouldn't have to necessarily. I do need the tools, though. Don't even need that crap yet. That's definitely. Those are maybe. Legend lives on from Chippewa long now. Evolution. Oh my, everything's dead. Not good. Maybe we should charge some stuff. My keyboard gets at 1% battery. Didn't charge it. Mouse isn't much better, but very better. Let's
Collecting asset.
alright, so change. Crisp gets its. This microphone's that.
Picking up asset. Asset collection
So
request
change
received.
this. Should be fine. Go under devices. Voice.
Asset being transported. Asset in transit.
There we go. That's weird. Well, I can hear that. Why can't I hear this? It's not to them. You hear me?
Yeah, but you're cutting up real bad.
Yeah. Okay. One moment. I muted that one. Why am I so quiet? Okay,
I can hear you just fine on my end.
I have myself turned down
Asset to be
for
collected.
some reason. Okay, so we disconnect on the computer. There. Now I'm here. Now I'm here, but I have to remove this device
Transportation underway.
because it's no longer plugged in the computer. And new audio input capture. Crispy. Okay, select crisp microphone by default. And it's actually pretty good. And then we can add, if you want to be part of my live, you can be. I hear you on this end, but that's my question.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Wonderful.
Do you want to be part of my live, sir?
How?
I'll just have it to put your audio in.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Hello. All right.
That's
It
not
does this
it.
goofy stuff. It does this goofy shit again. Why does it always do that?
Acknowledging asset collection request.
That's not it.
Asset collection request received.
You're gonna have to turn that discussion.
I told you.
Yeah, you're a little loud. You're all right.
Okay.
Asset transportation underway. Transporting asset.
Okay. That was yesterday. Muted. Future. Okay. Now, the only problem is, I can't this be. I'd like to be able to, you know,
Asset requiring collection.
pop out.
Asset to be collected.
There.
En route to collect the asset. Picking up asset.
No, they're tiny and I can't read it.
Asset transportation in progress. Collecting asset.
They just had a mass die off.
The asset.
Apparently there's a setting in here, if you do it this way, you can do normal latency, low latency, ultra low latency on YouTube.
Yes, she can.
In the air. Transit has commenced. Transportation underway.
Let's do low latency, not ultra. We want them to have some quality.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Like, should we try this thing? See what we can do?
Asset collection request.
Go for it.
Delivery complete.
Connected. I don't know if it's live yet or not. It says it's streaming. Oh, we are doing
Heading to
something.
collect the asset. Transit has commenced.
Hey, we are doing something. Sweet. We're live. We have no
Asset
viewers.
requiring collection. Asset has been collected.
My poor computer is already not liking its life. Yeah, it's pretty good at not liking its life. Handy. Okay. Alright. We'll go grab this wiring harness and we start dissecting this thing after I grab a trash can. I need that.
Asset transportation under. En route to collect the asset.
Definitely gonna need something for this. As far as something for this.
Asset in transit.
Something.
Okay, so there's the harness. Now my problem is he pulled the headlight harness as well.
Picking up asset.
I don't need that. I'm pretty certain what's this one. I don't know what that harness is either. That is the. Look at this snake.
Asset transportation in progress.
Big snake.
Asset transported.
Okay. What the hell is that wiring for? Let it go out and let me say that's transfer case wiring. It's gonna say that's what it is. Alright. Let's go ahead and plop
Asset delivery confirmed.
this here. Alright. That's the disastrous mess that we're gonna work with. But to make my life easier, and where is the crossover thing?
Asset to be
So
collected.
this, in my opinion, without that piece, I don't think this was the original engine. I was going to put that back, most likely. But I've been around enough stuff to know that don't mean nothing. We'll get the battery cable out of the way. Oh, we have some extra stuff too.
Yeah.
Non-factory.
Okay.
Yay. Already dirty. I love it. Now the fun part begins. Ripping off all the tiny tile. So this we need. This we do not. what else? All air conditioning, I'm pretty sure. That would run under the engine up. Yep. It's been a while since I've done this.
Transporting asset.
That goes the track module. Goes down around the front differential. That's a cut ground wire. Yes, that would be re-terminated. Alternator wire. But
Okay.
man, and it might be losing my equipment. Yeah. Those are both coil. So this is semi-like setting, actually how it sets. There should be a transmission harness right there. No, that's the transmission harness there. No, that's the map connection. Unfortunately,
You're cutting out real bad again.
it's too bad. But somebody they cut the passenger dues off, so me. That's part of the thing, which can be removed because we're not using it. They didn't bring any colored electrical tape. That made sense. Would have made sense. But yeah. I'm trying to get back into remembering how I did this. I forgot to tape.
Okay.
Get this damn thing off here. That thing we can save and use it back on the truck later. I'm going to switch to the purple one because it has the actual seam ripper part.
En route to pick up the
Which will work
asset.
better for this stuff.
Asset collection request received. Asset has been collected.
The connection is excellent.
Asset transportation in progress.
That's the alternator, but why so many wires? I remember my other.
Nobody likes a sick dinosaur, especially me. So why don't we get this animal the treatment it needs?
I sent a message to my nephew. We'll see if he responds. Okay. So this thing here doesn't need to be on there. Let's save that. It went in there. It's gonna have to come apart to redo it. It's almost crap. Starter.
Okay.
Oil. Lightning. Crimson. Dark.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Heading to pick up the asset. Collecting asset.
Ripper. Oh, it's cut toward.
Assets in the air. Asset being transported. Asset transportation
There's some
underway.
sarcasm there, by the way. Don't take me serious. Don't be cutting your hand open. Mainly because it hurts. Oh. Oh. Just, oh. It's full of grease. It was like it was on a car or something.
You think?
Yeah. Disgusting. Alright. Did I throw that in the basket? Or did I actually throw that in the trash can? I think I probably threw that. Yeah, I threw it here. Well, you know. There you go, Will. You can have some extras. Extra bits are always fun. And you have some paper towels handy because in the end. Also, got a Ryobi fan that's kind of handy too. Oh yeah.
Asset to be collected.
Actually taking that away too, so that's kind of nice. Am I still real choppy or?
No, you're good.
Okay, good.
Transportation underway.
Attention all personnel.
Let's figure out all that
Attention
for
all personnel. Please
changes.
proceed to
Okay,
cover
so
and remain there until the hurricane subsides.
that's temp sensor. That. Can't tell because it's got too much tape. Both the low mount PC stuff is on the way. This plug here can go away with the low mount AC stuff as well. That leaves us the 3 crank trigger wires and our starter exciter wire.
En route to collect the asset.
He should feel privileged to be my nephew. I'm using a brand free envelope for him, so
Asset collection request
he should
received.
be happy. Because they aren't giving this stuff away.
Asset in transit.
I mean, I'm not wrapping his entire harness. If he wants to wrap his entire
Transit has
harness, he can.
commenced. Transporting asset. Commencing asset transit.
That's right.
Confirming asset delivery.
Crap. The AC. Stuff.
Asset requiring collection. Asset transportation
Makes sense.
underway. Request acknowledged. Asset transportation complete.
I was watching my preview window,
Commencing asset
and
transit.
how far behind the stream is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is YouTube, so what is there to be expected? They're always a day late, $1 short, so.
En route to pick up the asset.
I'm still kind of upset at him for cutting the damn O2 sensors off, okay? Like I said earlier, always cut toward yourself.
Assets in the air.
Always lift with your back and always cut toward yourself. It's how it's supposed to go.
Heading to collect the asset. Setting additional task.
Yes, that's the temperature. That is the actual horribly often.
Asset in transit.
So yeah. Yeah.
Asset
Neat.
has been transported.
We are the knights that say neat.
Why is my purple wire loose as goose instead of a banjo string type? Do explain that. Play a tune off. Go.
Transporting asset.
What's the time? 7:12 is the PM.
Delivery has been completed.
7:12 in the AM. Somebody be quite pissed off whether they work yet. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and just eliminate this stuff because one, half of it's grounds, half of it's crap. Did I mention scrap?
Yep.
Didn't. People think button. Look at he's like done.
You're breaking up real bad again.
It's
Acknowledging asset collection request.
pollinator fire. Just that's it was yeah. It have any well anyway. It would have been on the passenger side, and this is the driver's side wire. Okay, so that's the ground that needs a new end. That's all the bologna that goes down at the bottom. Okay, got it. Oh, apparently we must have one viewer. They didn't say nothing. Bastards.
Welcome to my world.
Right? Guys, if you ever have the chance to buy a harness, do. Just kidding. This isn't that hard to do. Says the man over here fumbling through all of it. Honestly, these three things, if you're leaving the canister purge valve like I am, which is this one, these three legs don't even need modified. So, ooh, look at another clip to remove. How lovely. That one's broke, so I'm just gonna file that in the trash. I'm still rather upset about them cutting the O2 off. That's it was gonna need shortened anyways, but the fact the plug is gone is what really. Actually, are all the O2s gone? I think they cut every O2 off. They might have. Okay, now there's the passenger or driver side of the O2 because it's in the harness with transmission harness, which is the second easiest harness to do. So let's go ahead and do it. Try to get it lost around here.
Says the man that's been fumbling about.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done this kind of work. Been what, a year and a half since I've done one of these? They don't. So wonder you could.
Are you broadcasting on your 1010 performance, are you?
Yeah. We've got 3 views so far, and that last one stayed around for a whole 27 seconds.
Damn.
This rate. Hope they're all getting ads at the beginning.
That's probably why they left. An ad hit him right away.
Probably. I put moderate. So they're not like not the highest level you can have.
Right.
So I mean, it shouldn't be so horrible.
One of these days, I'm going to broadcast on Twitch at the highest ad setting, where I play 20 minutes of ads in an hour, just so I can get some money built up to buy me some damn glasses.
Asset collection request received. Asset has been collected.
All right. Like, can it?
You are breaking up really bad, buddy.
I don't know why I'm breaking up. I don't know what it is. I blame an Intel base Mac.
There you go.
And it probably has nothing at all to do with what's wrong with it. But I have a slight problem, and I have no idea where my lighter is at. I know where my good lighter is at, There's my secondary good lighter. All right. Get that cap out the way. All right. It's like a all of a kinetic world. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. What's this wire for? So that's the front O2
Asset.
that we need to save.
Acknowledged.
This is the rear O2, and not the speed sensor wire, because that's right here.
Damn it.
Asset being
Damn
transported.
it, Jim!
Asset has been
Excuse me
delivered.
moments while I go Google on my other computer here. So I'm having a moment. If you guys like cigar, go check out Cigar Mix videos. Better not let you have a shameless.
Thank you.
Okay. Please await further instructions.
You kidding me? None of that stuff is no help. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's back there. It's no good.
Damn. Come on, come back.
Why? This thing had a greasy transmission. Real greasy. Get it clear up there at about that spot.
Asset
Which
being
none of this
detected.
stuff actually needs to be
En route to pick
moved,
up the asset.
except for two wires do actually have kind to be removed. The ones that come out of there go to the front turbine speed sensor because of getting a 4L80.
Transportation underway.
Need you. Need you. Need you just to get right out to me, basically. Made a mistake in not having my trash man closer. Oop! Service loop. I love those. These.
Picking up asset.
I don't know why you're breaking up so much, but you are.
Really hope I'm not breaking up on the other end.
Transportation in progress.
The whole live that's completely crap.
Delivery has been completed.
I've got one concurrent viewer. Oh, hello there.
Collecting asset.
Probably just scared them off. Alright, so we're going to save this. Well, we don't have to save this wiring, but I have to save the plug because some dingus cut the passenger side O2s off, and we're going to need a plug for the passenger side manifold. So, yeah. It's getting deep.
Asset has been transported.
Alright, so you come back here. Alright, so this can be, once I get this split here. Yes, very nice.
The hollow limb bones of coelophytes help to make this
Why don't we look at Paul Allen's card?
carnivore a nimble and tireless threat. Whether it chooses to hunt alone,
I love this. This just makes my day when they route wiring tangle inside each other. It's just awesome.
Beautiful thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's great. Just love it.
Asset being transported.
Perfect. You get a car, and you get a car. Okay. All right. So everything from
Picking up
yeah.
asset. En route to
Right.
the
Yeah.
asset.
Gets to stay, but everything that I just have just hanging out right here goes. It's nothing. Nothing you need. It's nothing that needs to be kept. Really want to be nice to the people doing your harness. Soak it in some Dawn dish soap beforehand and hang it out in the sun. Person doing your harness. Or strip all the tiny tile off of it. Then soak it in Dawn dish soap. Then take it to your dude that's doing it.
Commencing asset transit.
But I got a 300,000 mile Tahoe fresh, so. Oh yeah. Okay. 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 Got that. A bunch of wires here that I don't need. The O2, this primary O2, which is the front. O2 is needed.
Wow, somebody wants banned off of my chat. How about that?
Didn't Bad Company have a song called "How About That"?
I don't remember.
How much I need you. How about that? Oh, there went my one viewer. Gone. Just like that.
It happens. That's how it goes in my live streams on the Cigar Channel. About the only ones that stick around are you, What Now, and um, Mr. Kittle, and that's about it.
I never
Trevor, he huh?
got the park neutral safety switch unplugged in both vehicles.
Yeah,
They were on them. But he does work on helicopters. So I'm sure there's a lot of crap on those that's unhandy to work on.
oh, I'm sure.
I don't have the temperament to work on a helicopter. I mean, I'm sure I could have the temperament to work on a helicopter, but I like to minimize the ground tends to work best for me.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Asset has been collected.
Okay. So that stuff's done. Gonna bust out the broom when I'm done here. Give her the old wipe down. Wipe. Been live for almost 40 minutes and at about no.
Yeah.
Nobody stayed to bullshit in the chat though.
Are y'all done doing it?
Oh God no. God no, not even close.
Well, it's been my
Barely
experience.
started.
Been my experience. The longer the longer the stream goes, the more people you get.
That's the oil pressure sensor, which we will not need. That is map sensor. No, cam sensor ground. Those two are needed at the oil pressure sensor is not going to be needed because we are running. Be using the small blocks. A little bit of small block Chevy. Some people like their coffee in the morning, but I like me a little bit of small block Chevy. My favorite thing is on some of these wires, you literally can just grab the plug and pull, and it will just tear the electrical tape for you. It's like want it out.
That makes it damn handy.
Why hello there? Who's picking me? So is that a splice? No, but that's no Wayne toe. That's no bueno. So those two things are leaving. This is to the. I would like to find my seam ripper that just left chat. should call up all my family members that subscribe to me and be like, hey, go watch my live. Dirty bastards.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Support me. Don't cost any money. I don't care if you just turn me on your TV and leave the room.
Lurk! Lurk! Be a lurker.
Always handy. I don't know if that goes down to crap we don't need.
The one thing in the world where it's okay for you to be a lurker
The shirts.
when you're on somebody's stream.
I just like somebody to say something. You
Oh,
know?
okay, I'll say
Don't be
something.
some
Booga 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 booga.
goody goo goo.
That's my house, Gus.
That's my house. Gus.
Get your goony goo goo wife and your goony goo goo kids and get the fuck out.
Yes.
Bitch can't climb a flight of stairs, but I'll bet she climbed the fuck out of trees.
Pretty much.
And then when she's falling down the stairs, my shoe.
Yeah. Pretty much. I think that's is that yes, that is knock sensors because that's green and blue. Yep. So that stays.
It's my house, Gus.
You over there. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Woo! You keep on knocking, but the piston's gonna come out. Woo!
James Brown scared the bitches into liking him.
Yeah. I don't know what he says, but he's like that. He's really, you know, he's really emotional about it. He is. I will admit, doing this with a cigar is far more fun than I did it years ago without a cigar.
I'll bet. I'll bet you're right.
Wish I had a motor here though, that was in here like right by me. That'd
Yeah.
be real nice.
So you'd have a reference point.
Yeah, and just flop it over it. Like, hey, this goes here. Even though I've done enough of them, I kind of remember where everything goes, so I'm just winging it. We almost have the entire leg of the transmission harness. Well, it's not completed, but I almost got everything out of it that doesn't need to be there. I have to add a turbine shaft speed sensor for the 480, but we can add that after I reach in the 460. What is this? What is this? What is right here? My house, Gus. Oh, oh, that's no good. I lost my ball. Yep. Always come today. Remember, cut towards yourself. Always lift with your back. This is that's my advice I give to anybody on any social level.
There you go.
I never said I gave good advice, okay? Never claimed to be that guy. You stay, you go away. No pain, go away. I'm having a feeling this is gonna have to be a removal device. It's a big old knotty pine. But I'm gonna go out on a limb though and say if you're real direct like, that's gonna be leaving the harness in a splice anyways. So okay.
Oh, I forgot sand.
Got sand in your crack.
Oh, I need sand for this dinosaur.
Oh. Yeah. It might be handy. Candy is dandy, but just ruins everything else.
Okay.
Oh. Well. Well, hello there. My luck, this chat's going to be super small, so if somebody does type something in it, I won't be able to read it.
Asset transportation underway.
Are you using OBS?
Asset to be collected.
Oh, I'm using.
Huh?
I'm using it. Oh, using the actual. To do it.
You're breaking up real bad. I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I'm using studio to do it.
Still can't hear you.
Well, I don't know what it is. I can't help you.
Say it again.
Let me check. Say it again. Say it again. So I'm using YouTube Studio. Now I just lost my chat window.
Oh.
Oh, I lost that viewer anyways. Bye bye now. Ta ta.
Well, use OBS next time. And that way you can bring up a chat and make it large.
Dennis? Large and in charge looking for chickies?
Yep.
This hand wire is about ready to leave chat too because
Asset transportation underway.
that should be plenty of O2 regardless. So let's go ahead and
See, that's my chat. Check your phone here in a second.
so that wiring we're gonna need. So we'll set it over there back in the corner, gently, safe in place. I love the taste of rum in that. That's very good stuff. Pumpkin spice latte. Just kidding. I'm sure there's some pumpkin spice cigars out there somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure.
En route to collect the asset.
And I'm sure
Why
Drew
you never
Estate
had one?
makes it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sure Drew Estate makes it. Well, they did. Remember that one we tried?
Yeah, the one you could have Oktoberfest. But you tried it, I didn't.
Yeah.
The nub.
Yeah.
The nub, wasn't it?
Harvest. Yeah, it was by
Yeah,
Nub.
Harvest nub, yeah. Itchy. Alright, so now the transmission harness is kind of...
I'll have to save that one for Thanksgiving.
I'm going to go ahead and just... I'm a man of many things, but fighting with this plug, I'm not going to want to fight with it much longer, so... Anybody needs some wiring for a park neutral safety switch for a 2003 Chevy Tahoe, GMT 800 truck? Let me know. I have wiring with about 3 foot of wire on it. Ausgas. So none of this actually needs to be modified, does it? No. So that's the map sensor. That's the block ground. That's the coil pack. That's the throttle body connection, which is broken. It's broken. It's broken.
Heading to pick up the asset. Asset transportation in progress. Asset requiring collection.
I think reply to this. My nephew, the man that cut the O2 wires. At least I think he's fessing up to it. Good child. Good child. But calling him a child, he's gonna be what? 22? If he ain't already 22? Speaking of which, we could actually start working on that wiring. But we're gonna need it. Gandhi.
Transporting asset.
Hey. Fix. Alright, work. Tool. Pump work. Wait. There it is. Tight. It's blending in real good. So this is the map sensor, which 9
As the
times
heart
out of
rate
10 is
goes up, your star
way
does as well.
too long. This is a deal for the external battery.
Hey, you've got that objective all wrapped up. This is me giving you a
Well, it
high
might not
five.
actually be on this truck. I'm not real sure. It could be air conditioning stuff too. I don't think it is. Yeah, this is air conditioning. No, this is low coolant. Low coolant sensor. Yep. Amazing what happens when you can think and slightly remember stuff.
Just slightly, huh?
Yeah. Gonna have to get out the old stuff here to clean out this table. Just get kind of nasty. It's nasty. We've got 9 views so far.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, none of them said anything. This is espresso depresso. I don't want to wait till I jab this pick in my hand. Let's just do it now and get it out of the way. See this thing? We're going to cut this off here, like so. Today, we're going to be using the dullest pair of Snap-on flush cutters I could find. I don't know if that made it in the trash. Find Bill Gates and delete him. And then empty the trash. Hey, anybody knows what that's from, you're the real VIP. You've got the tiny tube. Delete. hope my brother has about 14 of these. What in good God's name of lot is this? This is an L59, I bet. Because those are not multiplex or whatever GM calls their multitex, whatever they call their regular ejectors. Those
Mm-hmm.
look like flex fuel plugins. Fancy. I hope it is because I need a block file from one of those PCMs. So okay, so you stay you. Very good. Delete. See, start at the piece, but then don't get CN. It all will are the back in the spot and in the center or back to PCMs. The problem is you got to figure out what wire is what for all of the O2s. Because this is an O2 bundle and I need a couple of things. Well, GM spared no expense on that electrical tape. They used like 6 inches of electrical tape for 4 foot of wire. Right on.
Yeah, it's all sorts of good.
Well, it worked. It was covered in tiny tile, so I guess it worked. There is actually a bunch of wires in that I don't need in there, but don't. So I probably won't tie that up from there up forward. How tangled is this? Enough to be irritating. Okay. I need to untangle those. But I bet that goes back to a ground splice real close because that looks like it does. You can tell the way it is because of the way it is. You can go here. We're done with you. And you can go over here because you really don't need much anything moved. Except some tiny tile right here.
Anything for the dinosaurs. Am I right? Like this next objective.
Okay.
If
I have
we
a
can get
problem
the
with
parts
cutting
rating
stuff
up,
with the
that
camera
should improve things across the board.
because
Make sure to stay on top of it.
I just can see better that way when it's closer to me. What is your problem? This is the second ball I've lost to this harness. Back here, more tape. Awesome. I love tape. Latest. This doesn't need to go. That does though. Goes where? This does not. That's not part of this, and it still thinks it is. That needs to go over here. Like that to go with itself. That's part of that. I take it over here too. There's a ground juncture if I've ever seen one. I'd like to find that ground. There she is. How'd I know it was going to be back in here somewhere? There should be another one. That's the one that's hooked to something. That one is not. That one is hooked to something. That one's also hooked to something. These two are the ones that aren't hooked to something. So they can be removed. And I can throw some heat shrink over there real quick. To make that connection box. Green, blue wire, C to Edward Blue. That's right. We'll set this over here so I can flop into it and kind of just thrown everywhere. Okay. I need to piece this. One of my other favorite things about all of it, the thing will stay lit forever.
Yeah.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
I mean, yes, my hands are dirty and I'm smoking a cigar, but I'm pretty sure the tobacco and stuff in this is just as deadly as the dirt. Didn't bring any pliers. Oh, I got some.
Asset has been collected.
Ooh, my average view duration is 1 minute 44 seconds.
Woo!
Killing it. Killing it.
Transportation complete.
Great. Killing it, man. What was this? Okay. Oil pressure sensor. I don't want to do your dirty work no more. Name the band.
Couldn't tell you.
What? That's just wrong.
Heading to collect the asset.
Did you give up? Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Steely.
Ah.
I'm a fool to do your dirty work no more.
Oh, now I recognize it when you sing it like that.
Yeah. Sopranos. It's him driving in the Suburban singing that song.
Confirming asset delivery. Picking up asset.
Okay. Take your thingy. Remember, it's our best experience cut towards yourself. This is real thick stuff right here, so be careful. Or the fact that my seam ripper is
Assets in the air.
getting half crap.
Asset
I'd like to
transportation
find the actual
complete.
end of that. Just, unravel it like the Lord intentioned. Well, intended, not intentioned. Speaking English! Crazy German buffoon. I don't want to put a bunch of wiring on that because, like I said, we got to figure out what goes to where. Boy, the fun. He's all. Ah, maybe. Oh, it, stiff. Must have been the cigar. Ah, dick. And through all anything in her case he wanted it. That other than being.
All right.
En route to pick up the asset. Transit has commenced. Asset delivery confirmed.
I'm glad to see you care as much about getting these missions accomplished as you do about the dinosaurs. I mean, they do go hand in hand. If only every member of the team
That's
had
it.
the drive and commitment.
Got my 5 stars. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna call it quits for now. I got supper waiting on me, and it's getting late here. Well, kind of late. I appreciate everybody coming along for the ride. Um, be sure and check out Cigar Mick. You can find a link to my YouTube channel on every homepage. Come on over, check it out, and see what's going on. I appreciate it, and everybody take care now.